welcome back to my channel. I'm James. Today I've got an exciting advanced review and we're going to be deep diving into Violent Night, the upcoming Christmas action 4K Ultra HD release. And this is the first time this film has been released on 4K anywhere worldwide. I did get this in a full week and a half early, so that way I could dive into and test and review it for all of you. I can tell you today I'm going to be doing my exclusive 4K versus Blu Ray image comparisons up above. That's where I pull the direct native data off of each of the 4K and Blu Ray discs to show you side by side up above what the actual quality of these are and which one is the winner and which one you should either buy or upgrade to. Then at the end, I wrap it up with my review score to let you know the sum up total quality of this box set and if it is something you should truly buy or add to your collection. I can tell you when I was diving into this, testing this and reviewing this, I have some very exciting information to share with you about this upcoming 4K release. Now to start off with here, I'm going to show you the previous Blu Ray release's native image pulled directly from the disc. Now in this 4K set, this is the actual disc that comes with it as well as the previous Blu Ray release. It does not get the new 4K. It is actually the previous Blu Ray transfer. I can tell you that image up above, it's decent. It's not horrible. It's not the worst Blu Ray transfer I've ever seen, but there is a noticeable difference between what the Blu Ray looked like and what it looked like in theaters when it originally came out. The Blu Ray had a softer presentation and it definitely had a more muted color palette. Now in comparison to this new 4K Ultra HD release, as I said, this does come out in about a week and a half from now. This is one of those surprising 4K Ultra HD releases that I was surprised we got, because when they originally announced that Blu Ray, there was no 4K release. But I'm very glad we got this, because for this 4K, it is a native 4K 2160p. I can tell you right off the bat, the new HDR10 master and color grading they did for this breathes new life into this film. And as I mentioned, the previous Blu Ray did not look like it did originally in cinemas. This does look quite a bit better. Both color tones, as you're noticing for like the Christmas lights, Santa's suit, even the white snow, comes to vibrant life in this. And that HDR10 grading they did for this is a big game changer for this film, because overall, the things that I thought were more muted on the previous Blu Ray are drastically enhanced in this. And for a holiday film, a Christmas film like this, it drastically needed that vibrancy, because that's what's so pretty about holiday films and Christmas films like this is all the Christmas lights, the Santa suits, all of that. They did a really great job with the HDR10 implementation on this. And because of the great HDR10 implementation, it really added some lifelike vibrancy to the colors and the look of the image that was drastically missing on the previous Blu Ray release, that when you put both of them side by side as you're seeing above, you can definitely easily see the difference in the transfer. And I can tell you, it is one of those that did surprise me. Now, if you decide you're gonna buy Violent Night on 4K Ultra HD after you get done watching this review, I've put the direct Amazon sale link as a pinned comment in the comment section right below this video. Those links are always important and they do help to support the creation of these videos here on this channel, but they never cost you, the viewer, even a penny extra when you click on any of those sale links. Those are on sale for the same prices everywhere as well. So if you're gonna buy this or add this to your collection after you get done watching this review, always make sure to click on those direct Amazon sale links I post right down below. Now, talking on the image just a little bit more, for the 4K image in here, it drastically has much more depth and detail in the image, with brilliant whites, inky blacks, zero black crush whatsoever. And that's where it really helps the look of this film, as you can notice in those images above. And if you're watching this video on a correctly or professionally calibrated 4K display, as I always recommend, you'll notice in those images up above, the vibrancy and the depth and detail on the 4K compared to the previous Blu Ray are quite a bit different. You get a nice increase in details, his beard, clothes. I mean, honestly, his leather jacket, you can see the wrinkles and the creases in his leather jacket that he has for his Santa suit, drastically more on this than you could on the previous Blu Ray. Overall, they did a really good job with the new transfer and that HDR10 implementation on this. But that's not where it stops. We get another big treat on this. This does come for the first time on home video with English Dolby Atmos mix. On the previous Blu Ray release, which as I said, that's what's included on the Blu Ray disc in this set, is the old Blu Ray transfer. You got an English DTS HD Master Audio 7.1. There was no Dolby Atmos mix on the previous Blu Ray release in the US. We only got that English DTS HD. And I can tell you, The Dolby Atmos mix on this was a surprising treat. It had some great use of the height channels, which is very noticeable with the gunfire and explosions. And there's numerous things like when things are exploding overhead or like Christmas lights are popping, you can hear them through your height channels. There's a lot of scenes because they're in a big mansion where clip-clopping of high heels or gunfire ricocheting and you can hear the sounds coming off the roof or the ceilings up above. They use the height channels really well, and it's implemented throughout this film and really does show off your really great Dolby Atmos home cinema. And that's where I say this is a real treat I did not expect to get. I thought we would originally get that DTS HD they released on the Blu Ray. Thankfully, Universal went the extra mile, not only giving us a great HDR10 and 4K image, they implemented that Dolby Atmos mix wonderfully well. It has some good LFE and is overall a very strong, immersive, and outstanding Dolby Atmos audio mix. This is one of those you'll use to show off your Dolby Atmos home cinema because wow, was it enjoyable, and I was surprised at how immersive it really was. If you enjoy movies and TV series, this channel is the place for you. Make sure to go down there, give this video a like and a thumbs up for me, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you're one of the first ones to get notified when I release any of this exclusive or early content, just like this video that's exclusive here on this YouTube channel. Now, talking about Violent Night as a film here for a minute, David Harbour does a fantastic job as Santa in this. It's basically a Santa that kicks butt and takes names, and it's really a mixture of Die Hard, Home Alone, and the Santa Claus movies all mixed together in a wonderful concoction that comes out as an action Christmas classic that you'll want to watch every single year. Even my wife was really surprised. She's not a big action fan, but she really likes the idea and the feeling that this film gives. It has a lot of things that the trailer didn't even tell us that basically really has some heartwarming elements. I really enjoy the beginning of the film when Santa's sitting at the bar and his explanation basically of what Christmas has sadly become for a lot of people and how children act around Christmas and adults act. And it really was one of those things that it kind of ties the movie all together wonderfully and has a heartwarming element along with great comedy. The action has some great gritty action scenes, and it really does mix all of those films together. And yes, I do think Die Hard is a Christmas film. And if you want to check out my suggestions for some of the top 15 Christmas films that I enjoy watching each year, now that was released a couple of years ago before this film came out, but that's a video you're going to want to check out here on this YouTube channel. It's one of those that gets you in the holiday festive spirit. It's a lot of fun and give you some suggestions of holiday films that maybe you haven't checked out yet or added to your collection. So you want to check out that video after you get done watching this video. Now I will say it surprised me at how well the action and the violence and the humor, the comedy, and the Christmas spirit are mixed together in this. I will say it is rated R and it does have strong stylized action violence, but to be honest with you, it's so much fun. You sit there from beginning to end just having a great time that a lot of holiday films and Christmas films over the last 5 to 10 years have really lacked. This one is one of those that is a stone cold cult classic Christmas film, and it's a blast and a whole lot of fun sitting down and watching this that you'll really be surprised. That's an adult Christmas movie you'll want to come back to and watch every single year. Now, showing what you get in this, you get this really nice shiny slipcover in the first pressings. Universal does these for a little while and then they stopped doing the slipcovers, but I really liked how shiny it was. Really shows off the colors really well. On the side it says Violent Night, then on the back it talks about it. You get all the original special features, deleted and extended scenes, quarreling with Kringle, Santa's helper, the making of Violent Night, deck the halls with brawls, feature commentaries, trailers, and you also get a Movies Anywhere digital copy code, but I can tell you the Movies Anywhere digital copy code does not compare to the quality of what's on this 4K disc, and I'll explain why here in just a second. Now, inside here, you get your original Blu-ray disc. As I said, this is the original disc that they released. No differences whatsoever on that. Your big treat and your big difference and upgrade is on your 4K disc. This is a BD100, and I did test it, and it's 100% region-free. So no matter where you live worldwide, you'll be able to watch this disc no issues whatsoever. That direct Amazon sale link I posted right down there below ships anywhere worldwide. Now, if you like Violent Night, as I referenced Home Alone, there's actually some other great Christmas movies on 4K. I've actually reviewed all of the Christmas movies on 4K. If you haven't checked out some of those great releases, there's Elle and National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and A Christmas Story, and I could go on and on. There's dozens of Christmas movies that I've exclusively tested and reviewed with 4K versus Blu Ray image comparisons. They're all available right now in a playlist here on my YouTube channel. You can go through and watch all of those Christmas 4K reviews. They're all available, and I'll show you what of those are upgrades and what of those are something you should buy and add to your collection. There's a lot of those that I really enjoyed, though I will say Violent Night is a new one that I've added to my Christmas list that I'm going to be watching every single year. It is more an adult film, obviously, and my wife and I watch it together, but it is one of those that surprisingly has a bunch of heart, along with all the action and violence that keeps it really moving at a great pace. Now, getting to another treat on this 4K Ultra HD release, I dived into and tested the rough average bitrate, and it has a shockingly high, healthy, and strong 81 megabits per second. It is one of those wow experiences. The depth and detail in the image, along with that Dolby Atmos mix, are really surprising, and I will tell you, because of how high of a rough average bitrate, it really lends to why there is so much more depth and detail in this image than ever existed in that previous Blu Ray release, and really lends to why this has razor sharp details and an almost pristine looking 4K image. It is one of those you will sit back and you will say, wow, this is a beautiful 4K transfer. Now, getting to my review score for Violent Night on 4K Ultra HD, this gets an outstanding 9.6. This is a must buy. You need to buy, add to your collection, and enjoy experiencing every single holiday season. It is one of those action Christmas classics with heart that I was really surprised at how enjoyable and great of a film it really is. That's one of those that every Christmas I'm going to be looking forward to experiencing this 4K, because it was a surprisingly worthwhile upgrade over that previous Blu Ray release that drastically made it worthwhile upgrading and buying and adding this to your collection. 9.6 is an outstanding review score for an outstanding 4K Ultra HD release. That's a must buy you need to have in your collection. And I will tell you, if you have not seen this film yet, I would avoid the theatrical trailer. My wife, when she originally saw the theatrical trailer, did not want to see this film. She did not like the idea behind it. She thought it was just going to be a bunch of just bloody violence with no story, no heart. And it did surprise her how much comedy was actually in it, how much heart was actually in it. As I said, it kind of combines Home Alone, Die Hard, and the Disney Santa Claus movies all together, which really did surprise her. There was things she liked in it that she did not expect and she was looking forward to. So keep that in mind, that the trailer I think is slightly misleading. I mean, I know especially for her it really was. It kind of gave her a false sense of how the film actually plays out and what it felt like when you're actually experiencing it. And it's a really great adult Christmas classic. And it's one of those that got an outstanding 4K Ultra HD release. I was really surprised when I tested and reviewed this. In comparison to hundreds of those other 4Ks I've tested and reviewed over the years, man, they did a great job with the Dolby Atmos. Now, I will mention in comparison to the digital is very nerfed. And what I mean by that is the Dolby Atmos mix on the digital and streaming version is so nerfed. I was really shocked how there was no LFE. It really was just sound effects and everything like that. We're barely using any of the height channels. This Dolby Atmos mix blows away any of the digital versions at all. And the image quality on this blew it away as well. So if you download and you get your movies anywhere, then use this to get it, or you buy it digitally, I will warn you, you are not experiencing what it actually looks like on this 4K Ultra HD transfer, or with the outstanding Dolby Atmos mix that's on this. The LFE is on this. It is not at all on the digital version. I was shocked at how poor sounding and how poor looking the digital version really was. This is the way you need to experience it. This is the ultimate way to watch and own this film. Outstanding job, Universal. Really did an amazing job with this. I was surprised at how much they were able to bring out of this. Life with the film, colors, man, that HDR10 implementation looks so good with all the Christmas lights. That really, when you sit down and put your Blu Ray in and you see that the brilliant whites, inky blacks, and all the colors are just more muted on that, In comparison to this is one of those stunning and beautiful 4K transfers. Highly recommend. This is a must buy you need to buy and add to your collection. Now, if you decide you're gonna buy this, make sure to use that direct Amazon sale link I posted right down there below. Those links are always very important to the creation of these videos. I can only keep creating these exclusive reviews through you, my viewers and subscribers' support. Down there when you click on those links, those Amazon sale links, it never costs you a penny extra, and that's a way you can help support these videos without it ever costing you even a penny extra. If you want to help to support this YouTube channel even more, you can always join my Collectors VIP Club. That's very important to this channel as well. Every single dollar I get from that goes directly back into the software, testing, analyzing computer equipment, so that I can create all of these exclusive image comparisons. So make sure if you want to support this channel, use those Amazon links directly down below and join my Collectors VIP Club. I want to say thank you to all my current VIP Club members. You are truly amazing, and I do appreciate every single one of you. Make sure to start the conversation in the comment section below. Let me know if you saw this film originally in cinemas and theaters. Let me know if you're excited to experience this on this outstanding 4K Ultra HD release. Start that conversation down there below. I always love to hear from all of you. Make sure to give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you never miss out on any of these earlier advanced reviews I do here on my YouTube channel. As always, I truly hope all of you have a blessed day, and I've always got something new, early, exclusive, and exciting coming out very soon.